Welcome to this pre-interview presentation for the 7 to 14 Postgraduate Certificate in Education, Pgce, at Canterbury Christ Church University, and congratulations on getting to this stage in the recruitment process. We hope that the presentation will provide you with strong reasons for undertaking the 7 to 14 Pgce with us, as well as give you an outline of the programme and the modules within it. The Pgce with Recommendation for Qualified Teacher Status, or QTS, is an internationally recognised school teaching qualification, which is awarded with the possibility of master's credits. The Canterbury Partnership, led by this university, along with a wide range of primary, secondary and special schools, is well established and with a reputation for the support that student teachers receive from university tutors, school-based mentors and fellow student teachers during their studies. Canterbury Christ Church has a strong track record of producing highly able qualified teachers across primary, secondary and post-compulsory phases of education, which is recognised nationally by external examiners and inspections and internationally through our partnerships in initial teacher education in places like India, Malaysia and Palestine. The 7 to 14 pathway provides student teachers with a qualification that focuses on teaching in both primary and secondary phases of schooling. At its heart are two substantial professional placements which take place in primary and secondary schools in the region. These placements provide our student teachers with the transferable skills and knowledge that enable them to teach in a range of environments across the 7 to 14 age range and beyond. We strongly believe in the importance of reflective thinking in the development of teachers' knowledge. The 7 to 14 pathway will be the gateway to a career of continuing reflective professional development as well as the practical skills of teaching. All student teachers on the 7 to 14 Pgce will be taught by teacher educators who are subject experts in their field with considerable experience of teaching in schools. The 7 to 14 programme is virtually unique in England in enabling student teachers to learn to teach their specialist subject at Key Stage 3 secondary level, as well as becoming a general primary teacher at Key Stage 2. The programme is highly respected by secondary and primary schools who are keen to recruit newly qualified teachers with an in-depth knowledge of cross-phase and transition issues. The 7 to 14 Pgce has very high completion and employment rates. The vast majority of our student teachers are offered employment even before the end of the course. Due to the breadth of experience provided by the 7 to 14 pathway, graduates from the course can pick from a whole range of school positions and roles right across the school sector. The 7 to 14 pathway has 4 constituent and interlinked parts or modules. Curriculum Studies provides the majority of the 12 weeks of university-based sessions. It enables student teachers to develop a strong understanding of theory, policy and practice of teaching, learning and assessment in their subject specialism at Key Stage 3. It then enables student teachers to develop secure knowledge of the entire curriculum at Key Stage 2. Curriculum Studies is complemented by Professional Studies, which brings together student teachers from across the subject disciplines to learn about wider professional matters that are relevant across the 7 to 14 age range. These include areas such as behaviour for learning, teaching styles, safeguarding and how children learn. Both Curriculum and Professional Studies modules run throughout the duration of the course. The third module, Enhanced Studies, is a short module that allows 7 to 14 Pgce student teachers to focus on an aspect of education in more depth. At present, this module develops student teachers' understanding of special educational needs. The Professional Placement module consists the fourth part of the 7 to 14 Pgce. Over the course of the 2 school placements, student teachers are able to gain experience of teaching across the 7 to 14 age range with a secondary and primary school placement. The 7 to 14 course operates within a hub school model. Groups of student teachers are placed in each hub school, which enables high levels of peer support to develop. Primary placements are undertaken in feeder primary schools. Support is critical to the success of all our student teachers. In each school placement, student teachers have the support of mentors. The secondary professional mentor oversees the training and experience of all student teachers and often newly qualified teachers in his or her school. She or he provides a programme of support as well as overseeing the assessment of student teachers' progress to meeting the standards for qualified teacher status, or QTS. The secondary curriculum mentor is usually a subject specialist who provides day-to-day support for the student teacher. She or he organises their student teacher's timetable, observes the student teacher's lessons and provides regular feedback. In the primary placement, the mentor is a teacher specifically trained to support the development of the student teacher across the Key Stage 2 curriculum. They may also be the class teacher. Each of the university modules has a tutor who will support the student teacher in each of those areas, and in the case of the curriculum, professional and linked tutors, make visits to the partner schools to support the student teachers. In addition, a significant dimension to the support available to our student teachers comes from the carefully nurtured curriculum and professional studies groups. The peer support available in the university and in schools is always a big factor in the highly successful outcomes that our student teachers gain at the end of their course. The next two slides give a small indication of the support provided within the Pgce and the growth and development that our student teachers gain. The development is not restricted to professional dimensions, although of course this is key to becoming a qualified teacher. But also the Pgce strongly affects personal aspects of our student teachers' lives too. We firmly believe that undertaking the 7 to 14 Pgce here in Canterbury will be a transformative educational experience. The two school placements constitute about 70% of the overall course. Both placements are carefully structured to provide a personalised development programme gauged to enable the student teacher to excel in his or her practice. To achieve this, the placements are carefully monitored and targets are reviewed and set with the curriculum mentor on a weekly basis. 7 to 14 Pgce student teachers' timetables in schools comprise of a careful balance of collaborative teaching with co-teachers, observation of experienced teachers, professional and study time, and a growing proportion of solo teaching as the placement continues and their skills and understanding develops. Both placements are of sufficient duration to enable the 7 to 14 student teachers to gain sustained experience of teaching in both primary and secondary schools across the age and attainment range. Importantly, it also enables student teachers to learn how to adapt their practice to different school settings between the two school placements, which helps prepare our student teachers for their future career. As part of the 7 to 14 Pgce, student teachers are able to gain up to 60 master's credits for assignments in curriculum, professional and enhanced studies. This provides a third of a master's degree and enables our student teachers to research into areas of focus deeply. We firmly believe that this applied research informs the student teacher's practice and develops them as reflective, well-informed practitioners, which is an excellent foundation for the start of their teaching career. The Enhanced Studies module currently consists of a week-long, in-depth focus on special educational needs. The week includes visits to special schools in the region, which enhances student teachers' growing knowledge of mainstream practice as well as special educational needs. Student teachers can then choose any aspect of special educational needs to investigate in their written work, enabling them to make links between practice in different settings and theory. We work hard to develop our 7 to 14 student teachers as reflective practitioners. Much of our practice stems from the thinking of educational theorist Donald Schoen and his ideas about professional artistry. We focus student teachers' reflection on their pupils' learning, encourage them to learn from their mistakes, and try and grow their ideas about teaching from their practice. We support our student teachers to dig deep into what is going on in their classroom and to develop their abilities to make professional judgments about matters which are often highly complex, where right or wrong answers are often too simple a response to a matter. We encourage our student teachers to be classroom-based researchers and through reflection and deliberation to deepen their insights into education, which we see as something intrinsically worthwhile in its own right. At the interview, our tutors will work with you over the course of your time in Canterbury to consider whether you have the knowledge, skills and attributes to be offered a place on the 7 to 14 Pgce. It is, of course, an opportunity for you to ask the tutors about the 7 to 14 pathway in considering whether Canterbury Christ Church is the right institution for you. There is further specific information about the interview on the admissions website, but in summary, we are looking for candidates with good subject knowledge and the capabilities to apply this in the classroom. Good awareness of schools and the English educational system, and particularly of the curriculum for the specialist subject. Good reasons why they want to be a teacher in the 7 to 14 age range and interest in cross-phase issues. Good communication, teaching and organisational skills. An ability to adapt and work under pressure, and to show good resilience in all of this. Please do refer to the admissions website for further subject-specific guidance about the interview process. Finally, we hope this short presentation has been helpful in providing you with some of the basic information about the 7 to 14 Pgce at Canterbury Christ Church. Thank you for engaging with this, and we look forward to meeting you on the day of your interview. Good luck.